It's a West versus East contest here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play one at home. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche la NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. The Warriors are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. And you look at this team, 12 games off the lead, but certainly a team that's won its share of games.
And for the Warriors, they haven't been the dominant force lately that we've kind of come to expect. They're still going to be a factor, though, in the postseason.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Two teams tonight that love to get out and run. Brent, talk about some of the keys to being effective in the transition game.
Well, one part about transition, Kevin, is the first couple steps that anybody takes to get out on the break. I mean, there is a skill to running hard in transition and then secondarily getting wide in the lane. So many coaches are yelling at their players about creating space by getting to the sidelines as quickly as possible. Those two things can make you pretty dynamic in the open floor.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. Steph Curry's out there with McLemore. And it's Len in at center.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now here's Curry. 29 points for him last game against Cleveland.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
He was all alone on that one. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to McLemore. The three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. McLemore's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, this is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
Durant, the pass to Len. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Great open look there. 6 points for Ben McLemore.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Marketing, absorbing the contact. He's really good at staying with his shot through that contact.
And Brent, in your younger years, your dad, of course, played for the Golden State Warriors. You have connections with the Bay Area, certainly. Any memories of watching the old Warriors team play?
Well, of course, Kevin. I was a ball boy when I was 4 years old, and I remember getting into the locker room and having a chance to get on the practice court and riding to the arena with my dad. And then my years in high school when I made my way there to watch Run TMC and spent my summers with Chris Mullin trying to get myself ready for the NBA. I love the Bay Area. I love where I'm from, and I have to admit it. I love the Warriors.
Chicago leading. Jordan kicks to Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
From deep, McLemore. And the Warriors miss again. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. It's Jordan on the wing, guarded by McLemore. Green with the block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
And McLemore kicks to Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 6.
You really have to challenge him when he lines up from deep, or he's going to bury you.
Jordan inside, guarded by McLemore.
An extremely fluid athlete with sneaky explosiveness. It's a wonder Durant doesn't block more shots.
Pass to Green. Len, a screen. Green with a screen for McLemore. Chicago grabs the miss. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And just looking at the stats, you can see, man, they were efficient on this night.
Yeah, the defense did nothing disruptive in the game, so good patience. It led to good shot selection, and then look at the excellent shooting percentage from the field.
Warriors trail by 4. Ball's knocked loose. Green kicks to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant's got his first 3 points of the game.
KD defines efficient catch-and-shoot players. Perfectly timed there. Great rhythm off the pass.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good, Jordan.
You just watch the way the Warriors run their offense, and you have to think about the way that Steve Kerr had set things up. So many options and cuts on every play, using the three-point line to spread out the defense and find angles and niches to attack. Rarely relies on the ever-present NBA isolation plays.
And the Warriors making a change here. White, he's checked in for Alex Len. Bell comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Ben McLemore. Here's Kristen. It's Curry with the drive, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Curry's got 8.
Well, if they could have put a 6-man in to guard Steph Curry, they would have, and it wouldn't have mattered.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played.
That's exactly. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Different look here for the Warriors. Alex Len's checked in for Wright. Green comes in for Bell. Kevin Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And McLemore's subbed in for Steph Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. McLemore is out there with Kristen, and it's Len in at the center position. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Lakers was phenomenal. He finished with 38 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And, man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Chicago, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Well, he talks so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
Here's Kristen. 8 points his last outing. Len, a screen. Green dishes to Durant. It's deflected.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots. Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And Kristen kicks to Green. There's a good screen. Passes it to Kristen. Outside Durant from about 19 feet. Offensive rebound. Here's Len. That one a little long. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Jordan. Stolen by Durant. Green left side to the inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
Outside Jordan. Pulls up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
A good awareness there to beat the clock. Now they have a break in the action to discuss some other things.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls up 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Another quick start here in this first half. What has been the key the last few games?
Oh, D.A., you know, my teammates have done a great job of getting me in a rhythm early on in the game. If I get a few touches early on, you know, I feel more engaged, and it builds from there. I mean, this whole team does a great job of believing in one another and setting each other up for success.
Well, so far so good tonight. Thanks. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
Payne out there with Jordan. Then it's James Johnson. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Dragic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Green. That's short off the rim. Well, we all know, Bright, you grew up in a real basketball environment. What effect did watching your dad and competing against your brothers and being in that conversation at the dinner table have on the development of your playing style?
Well, I think first and foremost what comes to mind, Kevin, is just competing. And it wasn't just competing at basketball. It was wiffle ball in the backyard, soccer in the fall, baseball in the spring, Monopoly during the weekends. So anything we could get our hands on that had to do with the game, yeah, it was about that competition.
And what do you do now in retirement? What do you find to stimulate the competitive side?
Well, I beat my kids in Monopoly, I could tell you that.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Warriors.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this back court has kept them in the game.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And then there's the other team. Can't say that about them. Big gap in the recent field goal percentage between these two squads.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played, but they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
Yeah, both teams gave a very strong performance. I think that was a prime example of the home court advantage being just that, an advantage.
Here's Wade following the score by Golden State. Back to Jordan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And it goes on Draymond Green. For Chicago, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Brandon Wright's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender.
.157 left in the third. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. DA, thank you. Warriors trail by 6. And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Greg has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket. Views it as a challenge, almost an insult if a guy wants to attack him. And he just has a knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the floor.
lets it go from 14.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
Well, there's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose, and I love the energy on this play.
Here's Kristen, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. In the corner, it's McLemore. Cans it from downtown. McLemore's got 7 points for the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Bulls have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Chicago making some changes. Markkanen, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Johnson comes in for Valentine. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Levine. And then for Golden State, Alex Len's checked in for Wright. Green comes in for Bell. And it's Kevin Durant in for Andre Iguodala. Warriors trail by 8.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Yeah, and you're going to have to get up a quick shot to make that happen.
Len with a screen on Johnson. Rejected by Dragic. Johnson inside, guarded by McLemore. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
The Bulls have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Here's Kristen. They set the screen. Len a screen. Here's McLemore. No good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's get a stop. Let's play out of motion. Let's run them. Let's play at our pace. Let's go. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Looking to play at their tempo. Mike Budenholzer really wants them to assert themselves, trying to dominate this next stretch.
Yeah, I mean, his energy is up there, hoping his team's energy is just as high. They may push every chance they get.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. Kristen out there with McLemore. And it's Len in at the 5 down low. From deep, McLemore, and the Warriors get it back.
Imagine that, Draymond Green bringing energy to the game. Where have I seen that before?
It's Jordan on the wing, guarded by McLemore. Outside Dragic. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Green, the screen. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Jordan. Yep, it counts. Chicago leading by 5. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the first one drops. Curry's checked in for Chris Dunn. And so Jordan nails both of them. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Curry passes to McLemore. Green kicks to McLemore. Len with a screen on Jordan. Here's McLemore, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Lauri Markkanen. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
The Bulls leading by 6. Now Jordan. They set the pick. Now the feed to Dragic. Johnson kicks to Jordan. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Jordan's got 29.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Curry dishes to Len. Yes, that goes in.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket, so 2 shots coming up for him.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rejected by Dragic. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
Warriors trail by 8. And here's McLemore. Len, a screen from the arc. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Jordan, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Free throw good, Jordan. Both good from the line that time. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Now here's McLemore. Defense is right there. Over Jordan. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from McLemore.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Green with the rebound.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
In the corner, it's McLemore. Offensive rebound. Golden State moving the ball around. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great scorer, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
And here's Jordan outside. That one misses.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most.
And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Chicago. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Money!
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
And the free throw, no good. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Yeah, just good job there. Now that they've got this two-possession lead, the goal is to make them use as much clock as possible and avoid fouling. Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
Yeah, and then you have to foul right away on the inbounds, maybe the first person who touches the ball. Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, you led the charge with that fourth quarter. How did you take control of this game and get your team the win?
Yeah, I think we won this game by outlasting the other side. The team did a great job of maintaining pressure on both ends of the court. And at the end, we were just, tired enough where things got easier for us. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, to be able to contribute.
Well, you wore them down and you got the win. Congratulations, guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.